welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, my name is Megan, and today I'm going to do my September monthly budget. This is from September 1st to 28th, so I'm just going to put that here. I write September 1st to 28th. Just so you know, this is my budget sheet. It's from my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop, so go check it out. This calendar is from printacalendar.com. It's an awesome tool to be able to reference while you're making your budget. I like to look at the whole thing and then budget as well. So first off, I like to write in my income. I have already done my September calendar just because it's easier off camera to do it. Last time I did it on camera, I made a lot of mistakes, so it's easier to just get my mind on the paper and then reference it while I'm making my budget over here. So we have my husband's income, my income, child tax benefit, and that's it. So my husband makes about $1,500 per paycheck. He makes a little bit more, but anything more we put to debt, so $3,000. I am off due to COVID-19, so the government is supporting me with, it's called CERB, the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit at the moment. So I get $2,000 a month, but I have to pay taxes on it, so I really get $1,500. And then my child tax benefit is $785 with some cents, but I'm just gonna write $785. I live in British Columbia, Canada, so for each child that you have, you get a monthly check just to help support your family. And for me, because of my income and because of how many children I have, I make $785. So the total for income is $5,785. So really good month for us. So bills. So what I kind of do here is just go down the list, but I do most important to pretty much least important. So our Jeep payment comes out twice a month, so bi-weekly. So that's times 2 I'll actually write. I actually am using my Papermate Inkjoy gel pen in 0.7. I got it back again and it feels weird because it's so thin compared to my last pen. Anyways, $534.66. Then we have rent, and then that's times 2 again because I pay it when my husband gets paid, so $1,000. Then we have taxes. I have to take taxes out of my income, so that's twice as well I'm going to do, and I'm going to put $500. I do 25%. And then iTunes for myself. That is due on the 4th, and that is $12.54. And then iTunes for my husband. Oops, I actually messed that up. My husband's is due on the 4th, and then mine's due on the 25th. Sorry about that. $4.19. Then we have electric, and that is due on the 8th. You see I made a correction here after I got that bill in, so $181. It's really high right now because of our air conditioners running. Jeep insurance is next. It's due on the 7th, and that is $175.19. And then Wi-Fi is due on the 8th. That is $85.80. Gas on the 14th for $49. And that's gas for my house, just so you know. Cell phones, 25th, $207.20. And then I have my Beachbody. This is like a workout program type of thing. So $20.11, paying for that again so I can get good deals on supplements and whatnot. So total for bills is $2,769.69. So lots of our income right there is on bills. Next, we're gonna go to expenses. This is where I do groceries, gas for the car, eating out, my husband's spending, my spending, the kids, this is diapers, wipes, formula type of thing, household, and other, this is the miscellaneous catch-all if something happens kind of expense. So groceries, I want to keep at 800, so 200 a week. Hopefully we can do that. Where I live, groceries are very expensive, so that is why my budget is so high, plus I eat very clean, so that too. 150 for gas. I don't think we'll do that much, but you never know, it's summer. Eating out, I did 100 just because it is summer. We're eating out a little bit more. Like my husband likes Dairy Queen here and there, but we don't usually go out to a restaurant. It's just like fast food or like Tim Hortons or something. Just the little expenses add up. So we just are going to budget for it. And then if we don't reach it, then perfect. So 50 for my husband spending, 50 for my spending, and then 150 for kids, 50 for household, and 50 for other. You can see that these are pretty standard numbers. Like I'm just using 50s all the time. So we'll see how much I actually spend. Hopefully we can reel the spending in so we're not spending too much. Next we have debt. I have my credit card. What I have planned because of my US credit card, it's due on the 30th of the month. Since this is from the 1st to the 29th, my October budget right here is going to cover the credit card payment for my US credit card here. So I hope that makes sense. So my credit card here, 400, it's 100 for the minimum payment, and then it's 300 for like, those are like my old debt snowballs for my other cards, and then the interest and whatnot. And then my actual debt snowball, this is just the money that we have left over from everything, or my YouTube or any of that kind of stuff is extra. So what I did is I took my income, subtracted every one of my expenses. The amount that I have left over is $215.31, so not a lot. Really at all. I hope it's going to be more than that. Of course, I don't count my YouTube or Etsy income in my income because I just don't know how much I'm gonna make, as I'm still pretty new to getting a YouTube paycheck. So I'm gonna keep it as that. So we'll just go to sinking funds. And this is where I struggle because I want to put as much as I can to debt, but I know I have to save, and it's very important to save, especially with Christmas coming up and savings, and I'm opening up a daycare and birthdays and whatnot. So you want to make sure that you put some money aside in savings, but I also struggle because that money that I put into savings, I could have put to my debt snowball, but it's all for a good cause. Car maintenance, we have to do a lot of stuff to my husband's car to get it up and running in the next couple weeks, so $100. Savings, I do like some cash savings. It's just little bits here and there in cash just in case something happens. We do still have our emergency fund, so don't think this is the emergency fund. It's just cash to have on hand in case we need it, or we buy something on the buy and sell, or you know, like stupid stuff like that. So anyways, I am opening up a daycare next year, so I want to start saving for that slow and steady because I want to pay with it all in cash. So 100, I think after Christmas, and hopefully when we become debt free early next year, I will put more to the daycare because we are going to start the daycare probably early in the summer next year. So Christmas, 200. I'm making sure we have enough money for that. We have birthdays. We have a lot going on in September for celebrations, so I want to make sure that we have some money in those sinking funds. And then our wedding, I call him my husband. We're engaged. We have been together for 5 years, actually tomorrow, and we have 2 kids. So we call each other husband and wife. We're not really, and we have a date. It's October 9th, 2021 for our wedding, so we're very excited. I want to do an all-cash wedding, so we're going to start saving for that as well. $200 just because I have to book the venue in September. So I might have to, I think anything over the $1,500 for my husband, I'll put that money and this wedding money to book the venue, because you have to do the money up front. So it's going to be an expensive month. I don't project that we are going to put a lot into Debt Snowball, because we have to get my husband's car running. We have to book the venue for the wedding. You know, just a lot of stuff happening, a lot of birthdays and baby showers and stuff. So as long as we are able to pay cash for those events, not go into debt, and stay, you know, afloat in the water, that's all I care about. If we do any progress, that's good, but as long as we don't go into debt because of these expenses, that's all I care about. So other, I'm gonna call it furniture. So my husband's sister, so my sister-in-law, she is a single mom and she is moving back to her town where she was with her husband. They are split up now, and I really want to help her and her daughter. They needed a lot of stuff, and she was very sadly explaining to me how she needed some things, and then with her child tax benefit she would pay for those things. I felt very bad, and I went on to Amazon and got her the stuff that she needed. It cost $300. I put it on my credit card so I could just get it right then and there. I'm going to put that money back on my credit card. It's just $300, so I'll make sure I do that the first week of September, so it's paid off. For me, it's hard to spend money on myself and my husband, but when it's people in need and genuinely need something, I will do pretty much anything for that person. I know that some of you may not like that decision, but it's for my sister-in-law who's a single mom on maternity leave, so she doesn't make that much money, and I just felt so bad and wanting to help her, and she was so grateful. I got her a microwave, a high chair, a vacuum, and a toaster. So she was over the moon about it, and she was so happy. I went for the cheaper things, obviously, but you know, those little things add up. So $300. I hope you guys can understand that purchase. I know it's not logical for some people, especially on the debt-free journey, but I rather do that than you know, put that money towards more Christmas presents, or you know, like something like that. Like, I rather do that than do most things. So if I have to cut back on certain things to make that happen, I definitely will. So sinking funds. Now I'm doing the totals, so I'm just writing in all of my titles. You can, oops, I wrote others. I meant to write sinking funds, and I wrote others. Oh my God. So totals, you just write in your categories here, whatever categories you choose. So income, oops, I need to write $5,785. I'm like scrambling. My mind's like mush now. $2,769.69 for bills. Expenses, $1,400. Debt, $615.31. Sinking funds, $700. And if I think this is too much or things are shifting in my budget, I will adjust these numbers so that you know, I can shift the budget a little bit more to where I need. Again, this is all a budget. This is your ideas, and it can change from the budget to the actual for sure. So it just change it how you like it, but it's always good to have a plan for sure. So that is a zero-based budget. I use a zero-based budget from the Budget Mom. She is awesome, so go check her out. That is it, guys. A very expensive September with not a lot of progress. You know, it happens. Again, I rather help my sister-in-law than put that money to debt. Sinking funds are very important to me now. I've been doing them for a couple months and they've been a lifesaver. Obviously debt, we are making $615 worth of debt payoff, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully we keep our expenses down, and obviously bills are our biggest enemy, and I think that goes for a lot of people too. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe down below. I will see you guys on Thursday with a new video. Bye!